right, so welcome to episode 1 of this little series about flipping and about flipping video games and consoles and how to make money doing it. So, I flip games and consoles myself, and I'm trying to build a full system around it so people can just easily take this system and apply it to themselves, and you can actually learn how to make some decent income. I'll be making a series about flipping, so how it works here in Europe. First, we'll go through, what the simple definitions of it, and then we'll move on how you can actually build a real business out of it. And so I'll go through, I guess, the most basic information to the most advanced, concepts of this business. So basically, what is flipping? So flipping is actually very simple. You just buy things under the true market value, you add value, and you resell for profit. So this is basically what you do when you flip. So it's it doesn't have to be more complicated than this. And so then the question is, what do you really get paid to do as a flipper, as a reseller? So basically, what you get paid to is you get paid from being able to find deals at good market value, but it's not the main proposition that you'll give out to the people buying from you. So where you need to differentiate yourself as a reseller is that, one, you're able to buy bundles at the good price. You're able to clean them, test them, and making them plug and play, and creating better listings than the original seller, and also adding more pictures. So you're gonna give value on the fact that you are going to make sure that the customer that's going to buy from you knows what he buys. He'll see what he buys. There won't be no surprises, I guess. So the third point is, why did I choose video games and consoles? So one of the reasons I've started to flip on video games and consoles instead on clothes and other electronics, because there are also interesting things to flip. But the thing is, with video games and consoles, and especially retro gaming, is that you'll get people with nostalgia. They'll try to play again their favorite games, and they'll try to play again with their childhood consoles, I guess. And so it's one of the first people that'll buy from you. Then the second is going to be kids. There's a lot of people who have kids, and they want to be able to I guess satisfy this this passion of gaming for kids, but they don't want to give them their the newest video games and consoles for the price. One of the main reasons is price, but also because it's less addictive. The older games and consoles were less addictive than the new ones, and this is a fact. And then you will have one of the biggest people that'll buy from you are people that are collector. Either people with big collections or people just starting out. And also, one of the main reasons why video games and consoles is very attractive is because there's a lot of data online. So basically, you are able to research prices, you are able to research demand, and it's very easy to do. And also in Europe, we have a big secondhand culture. So people offload collections and consoles cheap, because they want to get rid of it. They want to clean their spaces, they want to earn some cash, and they don't understand that what they're selling actually has a lot of value on it. But just be careful on this. There's going to be also a lot of messy bundles where things are damaged, in bad shape, or just little to no value on it. Now let's take a quick example. It's a fake example. It's just to give you an idea of what flipping actually is. So flipping is actually very simple. So you buy, let's say, a console with games. You buy it for 80 euros. So you have an expected resale value of 150 euros. And after fees and shipping, you get back 120 euros. You will have made 40 euros. Of course, on one deal, this won't make you rich, right? But if you manage to repeat this over and over again, you're able to build a real side income. As an example, this is what I've started with. I started with a 100 euro bill at the beginning to test this market, and And right now I probably have, around 15k euro in inventory, and I probably get a decent 2,500 euros of sales a month, even when I'm not that consistent reselling. And on the bigger month, I can go past that, and also at certain periods of the year. So for example, right now it's Christmas, and so sales are actually crazy. And so why flipping actually works now? So why does this still work in 2025, and will still work in 2026, and will still work also beyond those years? It's because secondhand platforms are exploding. Vinted, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or OLX in Eastern Europe. People have more stuff than ever and less time to deal with it. So most sellers just want things gone. They don't want to research every game, test every consoles, or deal with buyers on multiple platforms. Buyers, on the other hand, want something simple, tested, working, shipped quickly, and described properly. So basically, you'll be sitting in the middle of that, and you'll become the middleman of effort. So you'll solve two problems: the problem of the seller that want this gone, and the problem of the buyer, which wants something clean, tested, and easy to get and to use. So basically, this is it for the first video. So there's going to be 4 parts to this little series where we'll go. So on this first episode, we went and explained the very simple aspects of flipping. On episode 2, we'll see how flipping actually works in Europe, the different platforms, and how it actually differs from the American market, which you usually see when you see people flipping items for profit. Then episode 3 will go on how you can start today, even with 0 to 100 euros. And episode 4 will go how to turn this into a legit, repeatable business that you can invest in and make it prosper. Now, if you want to go further right now, it's very easy. I created a free Discord community for European flippers. So when you start, you'll get a free starter pack, a beginner's mission list, and a place to ask questions and share deals directly with me and other people in the community. So the link is in the description. You just have to click on it and you can join the Discord today. So that is it for this first video. So don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to like it and subscribe to get the rest of the series. And if you have anything you want to ask me, you can just comment below, and I'll see you in the Discord community.